get to know what the names of the enemies are.
Yeah. Didn't you have an enemy in Ratchet and Clank where it was it had a specific name, and then in the third one it was just like tank, there you go, or something like that.
Yeah. Well, you remember the Monsterpedia in Ratchet 2? Yeah, I did that by myself because I was so I was like, come on, they have to know what these things are called.
That was all
so
you,
I wrote
all of it.
I wrote all that text, and I had the idea. I didn't code it though. The coding was done by Ricardo. He was our UI guy.
You see, you and Tony are brilliant. You make a lot of my favourite things about games.
Oh, thank you. We, you know, it's like everybody who was working at Insomniac with us had sort of the same thing. It was just like we cared so much about it, and we wanted to put so much of ourselves in it that everybody just kept having these ideas and kept putting things in. Even if only one person in 10 noticed it, we felt like it was a good idea.
Yeah, there wasn't a Monsterpedia in 3, was there?
No, unfortunately. 3 came in so hot. That game, like, about 2 weeks before that game was gold, it was terrible. Right?
Really?
And 2 weeks later, it was the best Ratchet game that has ever been made, right? So
how did it how?
we just didn't have any time on that game. We had to cut so much stuff, and the Monsterpedia was one of those things.
Right, fair enough.
But yeah, it was just you know, we just put so much effort into polishing it, and it was such a big game, multiplayer and all that stuff. It was just crazy. But it really came together in the final stretch. I remember, like a couple weeks before it went gold, all of the designers went out to lunch, and we were all just putting our heads in our hands, and we were like, "Oh God, we're gonna make the first failure Insomniac has ever had." Like, we were really worried, and then 2 weeks later, it was great. You know, it was really a flip flop for us because we didn't know how that happened. But it's just sort of a testament to everybody giving it everything they had. And we had a really good team.
So did you talk about like the different things you removed in the developer commentary? Because I'm on part 5 and I've got loads to watch.
Oh yeah, I think we're on 32 now, so we've talked about a lot of those stuff. Yeah.
Fair enough, because I was just watching part 1 to 5 and I was just like, right, I need to stop because I'm about to start my Let's Play. I don't want to spoil any more of the game because I want to. If stuff I've forgotten, I want to remember, so I'll watch it later. And then I was just like, right, I've got loads of videos in my watch later list. Okay, yours in there, right? Okay, I'll watch that at some point. Then there were loads in like the ones I'm definitely going to watch later. I've got in my watch later list. The ones that I want to watch soon, but because I really will forget about them, I have in my liked section, so I'm just like, right, those I will forget. I'll forget those, but the ones I really care about are in my watch later, so I'll definitely remember to watch them later. So yours is there, anything by Golden IDS is there, Zero Lightning, Psycho 7, all of them are there. Just like, oh my god, there's about 1,000 things in here. When will I have time for this? So yeah, I've got to do that. I've got about
I still have to watch a bunch of the Ratchet 2 commentary that you did.
Yeah, I found some weird glitches from the HD port. I forgot to ask.
We have a whole bunch of episodes where we talk about the difference between the HD port and the regular game and sort of why the bugs happen.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I've been meaning to ask, because I don't think you saw the video yet, so I want to know, why is the Clank Zapper so terrible?
In what?
In Ratchet and Clank 2. The Clank Zapper is so bad. Like, it doesn't work almost all the time.
In the HD collection or the regular one?
I think in the regular one.
I kind of remember the Clank Zapper. You only get that when you replay, right?
Yeah, it's like 1,000,000 bolts. It's ridiculously expensive, and it does really badly. Like, you basically, it zaps nearby enemies, except it really doesn't. It doesn't work most of the time.
I remember it being really powerful. Someone must have gone in and nerfed it close to the end.
Possibly, because I decided, I bought it around Metropolis. Was it Metropolis? I bought it around there. The level with Clank's apartment. And I went through the level with it, and I upgraded it because I used it on the boss, which killed it and gave it a massive upgrade. But I read online, I was like looking at how you use it, it's like, okay, someone online must say, and I saw loads of complaints about it. It's like saying, how do you get this thing to work? It's not working. I'm just like, no, how do you do it? And someone was saying you have to have Clank face the enemies rather than you Ratchet face them. I was like, okay, so I'll try that. And it just, like, most of the time it just doesn't work. It really confused me, because I didn't understand why it wasn't working. But I don't know.
The Clank Zapper came in really, really late in development. Basically, like, I think some gadget got cut.
Right.
And we needed something to fill its place. So we thought, what's really easy? Let's just spawn an attack off of Clank's antenna, right?
Fair enough.
And that probably took a programmer about an hour to implement. I remember going through the game, and it was super powerful. And then probably what happened was people are like, this is too powerful, nerf it. And then nobody just found out if it was too nerfed or not.
They probably didn't test it enough, so it doesn't attack most of the time.
Oh, that's sad.
Because it's very rare that it attacks. Like, I'm just like standing there getting killed by enemies. It's like, are you gonna hit it? Could you hit it? You're not firing at the enemies. Clank, for the love of God. So yeah, that's pretty much what the experience was with that. I was just wondering why, but fair enough. That explains it.
Let's see, X Game Rebel X was asking about online multiplayer for Skylanders Giants, and we're not having it for Skylanders Giants, and he was asking the reason why. The main reason is that making an online multiplayer is really, really hard to do. It's really expensive, and if you do it, it makes it so that you have to finish your game earlier, because Nintendo and Sony and Microsoft require extra time to make sure that it's not all broken and stuff, right?
Mm.
And we just didn't have the, like, considering that we have to support all of the old Skylanders, we have to support a whole bunch of new Skylanders, and that, this game was being made in the time between Spyro's Adventure and this. It was just one thing too many that we couldn't do this time. So maybe someday in the future Skylanders will have online, but it really comes down to cost, right? It's an expensive thing to add, and it costs time, it costs people. And, if we can't make it worth the investment, somehow, then it just isn't going to happen. Sorry about that, X Game Rebel X. I don't know what to tell you.
How much is the budget for Skylanders anyway? Like, how much is the budget for a game? Or...
budgets for games, let's see. So, like, if you're... I can't tell you what the budget for Skylander was. Like, that sort of information they won't let me tell you. But I can give you, like, games in general.
Yeah.
So, like, a really cheap game, like if you're making a, like a movie game or something, or a port or something like that, that'll be about somewhere in the $20 million range. Like $10 to $20 million for that. And that's like a mid-range sort of cheap-ish game. If you're talking about a handheld game, that'll be somewhere between $500,000 and $2 million. And an expensive game is anywhere from $30 million to $300 million.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, yeah.
I'd imagine Skylanders is in the higher range because of how much you have. Yeah, the toys.
But
I know you can't
the
say.
Thing is,
but yeah.
The thing is, what you're buying with that money is people, right? You're buying, 8 or 40 hours a week or more of some person's time, and you have X number of people, and then you add that all together, and that's how, you know how much the game costs, right? So, it often rounds out to about. What is it? I think it's every month you average about $10,000 per person at your studio, and that's how much it costs to make a game for however many months it takes to make, right? So every extra month you spend on development costs an extra $10,000 times the number of people employed at your studio.
Right.
So that's why we do downloadable content a lot, because right after a game ships, you have a choice, right? Your whole studio can't go right on to making the next game. It doesn't take that many people. So you roll them onto downloadable content so that they can stay employed.
Yeah.
And then you release that, make some money back, and then roll all those people onto the next game. So that's sort of how it works.
Mm.
Let's see. Lime Lungs has a really, really important question, he said.
Yep, need to listen to that. Is there any difference between normal and light core Skylander status upgrades?
No, let's see. So the light core Skylanders don't have the WoW Pow upgrade. The Series 2 Skylanders they have all the upgradey stuff.
Mm.
The light core Skylanders glow, and they have a smart bomb attack when they come into the level.
Yeah.
So like like how when you put down the Gravelight Crypt and everything on the screen dies?
Yeah.
That will happen once per level with every light core Skylander. But they don't get the WoW Power, the switching upgrades.
I've been meaning to ask, how much damage does Darklight Crypt do to Chaos?
I actually don't know. Probably a lot.
Yeah, because I could test that on my old save. I'm breaking the magic ball, don't worry, I'm doing it. Breaking the magic ball.
The way that I was able to beat Chaos was by putting down all of the expansion pack, damage things.
Yeah. Because isn't there one to do it with one Skylander? Something like that.
It's possible. I know people have done it. It's just really hard.
Yeah, I know. Someone told me they did it. I was just like, how? Just like, ignite it. Alright.
It is just stupid hard. It's like, honestly, there's nobody who made the game who was sort of happy about how that was so incredibly hard. So
yeah.
Like I said, sometimes the games go out and they're not exactly what you want them to be, and that was a case of one of the things that wasn't like we wanted it to be.
Yeah.
It seems like Let's
see.
Not anymore.
Persephone. Gotta love
what happened?
Stupid name I gave
him. Why couldn't you progress the story after Chapter 21, Lime Lungs? Is it because you couldn't beat Chaos? Is that what he's talking about?
Possibly. Probably. Maybe.
Hi, Kingdom Oblivion. I'm glad you're back.
Whoa, his tongue's calling out. Whoa, that is far. That is impressive firepower that you have there.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I was gonna make a joke about licking someone. Yeah, no, not gonna go there.
Yeah, I remember the Quicksilver Vault, Lime Lungs. What was in that? What was in Quicksilver Vault? That was the... Okay, I remember that. Yeah.
I don't know. There were loads of extra bonus areas that in my Let's Play I did not go to because I was just like, I want to get to the final level. I want to see what the final boss is.
And it was the main path was a little confusing. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit. In areas. It's a glitch on the Wii. There's a glitch in the Wii version for Quicksilver Vault. Is there?
Say that again?
I think there's a glitch version on the Wii, because someone says it's a glitch on the Wii.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there is on the Wii version. Yeah, if you call Activision, they'll send you another disc with the fix on it. We found out after we shipped the game that there was a glitch with the Weapon Master, where if you didn't go to him and you turned the game off, you could end up getting... so you couldn't progress. Yeah. Just call Activision technical support. They'll mail you a disc. It'll be there in a couple days, and you'll be good.
Oh, that's nice. I assume, was it on the port, or did you send an upgrade thing?
No, it was only in the Wii version.
Huh.
Since the versions were made by different people.
Yeah.
The bugs in the games are totally different because they don't share data at all.
Right.
Oh, good to hear you completed the game. But yeah, we know about that bug, and if anybody gets it on the Wii version, just you can just get a new disc. And I think